On November 17, 1970, one of Japan's most celebrated and most controversial writers stepped onto a stage for the last time. His name was Yukio Mishima, and the world had no idea that within days, he would attempt a coup and take his own life. This is the story of Mishima's final public literary event, a moment overshadowed by the dramatic end that followed. Mishima wasn't just a novelist. He was a playwright, a bodybuilder, a nationalist, an actor, and a man obsessed with beauty, discipline, and death. By 1970, he was finishing what he considered his life's masterpiece, a four-part epic called The Sea of Fertility. The final volume, The Decay of the Angel, was about to be released. And for Mishima, this wasn't just another book. It was the closing chapter of his life's philosophy. On November 17, Mishima gave a speech promoting the novel. This would be his last public appearance as a writer. He spoke calmly, confidently, nothing unusual, nothing alarming. To the audience, he seemed like a man proud to unveil the culmination of his literary journey. But beneath the surface, something else was brewing. For years, Mishima had been preparing a plan he believed would restore the spirit of Japan. He had formed a private militia, the Tatenokai, a small group of loyal followers who trained with him, shared his ideals, and believed in his vision. To Mishima, the release of the Sea of Fertility was symbolic. He had completed his great work. The story of reincarnation, suffering, and decay was done. Now he believed it was time for action. At the event, fans saw a novelist. But Mishima already saw himself on a different path. While he autographed copies and answered questions about his characters, he was also finalizing preparations for something far beyond literature. Just 8 days later, on November 25, Mishima and 4 members of his militia would storm the Japan Self-Defense Forces headquarters in Tokyo, attempting to rally the troops in a dramatic call to restore the emperor's political power. It failed, and Mishima ended his life shortly after. Looking back, the speech on November 17 feels almost surreal. The calm before a storm. A farewell disguised as a book event. A literary giant presenting his final creation, while quietly preparing his final act. Yukio Mishima left behind a legacy both brilliant and tragic. A body of work celebrated around the world, and an ending that still sparks debate 50 years later. His last public appearance wasn't just the end of a book tour. It was the final chapter of a complex, unforgettable life.